Wow, I've seen life today. This fucking screen recorder I was using, that one was fucking up my distance. I'm going to have to use this one on Windows. I think it's a little laggy, safe. Yeah, it's a bit laggy, but whatever, man. Let me explain myself. So, as I was saying, this was another 3. I recorded the whole this thing, playing this shit out, and just, you know, you have always known my bias now. You have always known my bias. So, this way, I think this way we close the weekend, and this was for today. So, you know, the bias is the idea is we sweep. We almost sweep this high safe. So the idea is this: we sweep as we sweep this low, structure shift obviously over here, come down back into this other block. Just basically the model now, come down back into this other block, then trade higher. Then trade higher into this objective for the ultimate markdown. That's the general idea. So does not come down into the far of that premise. So yes, sweep. Structure shift, trade back, go up. So be bullish like that, mark up, retrace, mark up. Now this thing will not be important if not for one thing. You know, we're bullish, but over the weekend we did something insane. Let's come down to the 1 hour. We are bullish, but over the weekend we did something crazy. Now look at this high. This is Tuesday's high, down to all the highs, down to Thursday, Friday. Here we cleared, look at this line here, on Friday we cleared Tuesday's highs out. Once we clear Tuesday's high out, same thing here on Nasdaq, because it's the same structure on Nasdaq. So let's come back, let me make you understand why Nasdaq is the goat, at least for today. So Nasdaq price action is so nice. Nasdaq price action made more sense. Nasdaq that did what I wanted. Other things. Oh Jesus is Lord. This whole thing I'm recording, this thing played out. This as I was explaining, it was playing out in the original thing that I recorded. This price action is played out in the thing I recorded. It was playing out. Anyway. So as see the logic here, buy side was cleared. So as buy side was cleared, is it that will come down from here? Is what I was expecting. I was expecting us to come down into this other block here, into buy side cleared. So we are going to target sell side. So I was expecting us to come into this other block here, at least this particular one here, at least. But price ignored this other block. At least here on Nasdaq, price ignored this other block, respected something on S&P rather, ignored this other, respected something else. I wanted price to come in either at least this other block or to take sell side. After taking buy side here, swiping buy side, they've now come down for sell side here and bounce here. So the idea was the same thing to here. After taking this out on Nasdaq, come down for sell side here and bounce here. But what did Nasdaq do? This one did not do it, but Nasdaq did it, and that's why my trade was perfect on Nasdaq. Nasdaq created sell side after taking a buy side, created sell side. Look at this, created sell side, did not take it out. Nasdaq created sell side, then took sell side out and landed into another block. I marked it out as it was landing to the other block. See this range here, I drew this fib, I drew it in the original screen record. This fib, I drew it as I was doing it, was playing. I drew it. It landed inside the other block at the very other block, and came below 50%. Taking this out, see that 3 objectives were completed here. We entered a discount, we entered another block, and we took sell side after taking buy side liquidity, even though it's internal range. So I was expecting the same thing here, the same energy here of taking buy side. The next step to take sell side, but it did not play out here. So, but funny thing is, this was not the place I took my trade. Let's go on. Nice. Let's come on to the 15 minutes. This was the place I took my trade, or those the 5 minutes. So after I saw buy side clear, I saw and I saw this. Where is it? 5 minutes. Let's go on 5 minutes. So after this was one that cleared the buy side. Yeah, so let's go to 15 first. This cleared buy side, this line here. So the idea was this, and since we are looking, I was bearish expecting price to come to this other block, but this other block was the first target. This would have been the second, but this was fine. As I saw this was fine. So I wanted price to enter here and continue going back up. After taking anyway, continue going back up. It did this, so traded back into here, respecting this particular other block and the 50% and 50% 50% mark. None of that shit happened there. See the price action here, clean and sensible. None of that shit happened here. So I was expecting on lower time frame, after coming on, after having my higher time frame bias and narrative, I expected lower prices. So I now had to come here to look for anything that would suggest that we are going lower. So here on the 30 minutes, this is shifted structure, then traded back in here. After trading back in here, we respected it, so shifted structure, traded back in here and respected. I drew it out before it did not come out. I respected something, disrespected, and the same respect. I think the same respect for Nasdaq. So once this was respected, and I went in here now to look for shorts. So the target to be this place, but of course you know me now. Where's my other block? Where's internal range here? And I went in here to look for shorts, and that's what I did. So go in here to look for shorts. Where is it? That's 5 minutes. So after disrespect here like this, came down. Obviously, structure shift. This is a move. This is a move on its own, but yeah, structure shift and a higher time frame. Structure shift. Trade back into this other block. This other block. Let's respect other block. This was where my entry was exactly. There's that shit. See, this is where my entry was. So we traded in, of course. Give me my distance. So I entered here, then TP'd here. This other block here. At the open of the other block, you can see played out very well. Entered this place before marking up. Like this is exactly what I wanted. But the funny thing now is this thing, I analyzed it here, but I didn't take the trade. Here. See why I took the trade. Why did I take the trade here? The same structure. Where is this? 5 minutes. The same structure here. That gave me 1 to 3.21. Look at it here. Here it was supposed to be 1 to 5. So I saw the same structure there and arranged my trade here 1 to 5. But look at it, now came. It's actually coming close to my stop. It didn't come close to my stop until this place. Even though it did, it didn't come close to my stop until I had TP. Even though it did not take me out. See, so that have given me a 1 to ultimately 1 to 9. If I had just targeted this other block. On Nasdaq, that will give me a 1 to 9. This is the problem with those long range moves here. Look at now. So it didn't come close to my stop. It didn't take out my stop. It came close to my stop after he had given me what I wanted, 1 to 3. This particular one. See, he did this. Came this close. Once it did this in this price range, this thing started making me scared because of this thing that price did. And I took profit, I think around 1 to 1 here, somewhere around here, and I jumped. That was why I jumped out of the market. So I did 1 to 1. Then I was watching it play out. So jumping out here was sensible, but if I had entered here, there would have no need to jump out. I analyzed here and took the trade here because the trade here was higher RR. So and jumping out somewhere around here turned out to pay off for me, because you see price did not reach my TP. Price did not even complete any objective. See this one, price completed an objective, the objective I wanted. Price did not do any of those shit here. Look at, let's go on the 1 hour. Price did not do any of those shit here. Let's reset. Price did not do any of that shit that I wanted it to do here. From here like this, it was supposed to come down to this other block here for continuing up. Where's the 1 hour lesson? This was the whole thing that framed my buyer. So if I wasn't looking at Nasdaq today, I would have thought I was doing rubbish. This price action on S&P is really annoying. You don't understand. This is exactly what I wanted. Either this or we take out sell side. I wanted after buy side to be taken. I wanted sell side to be targeted next. Sell side to be taken here. To be taken either here, to be taken here or engineered, and it was engineered here. So now that this one no one do, you just do this, and now it's going to the objective, to the daily order block objective, where our mind has always been. So it didn't do this. It didn't do this, but Nasdaq actually did the right price action for this move. So this was, we traded into this order block, came to 50%, then continued, and my move was supposed to, my trading idea was supposed to take price into this order block, and that's exactly what happened. But this one now took price close into this order. This one I was expected took price into this one and marked up. So ideally, if I was to enter a similar here, this is why I like using the closest order block. This kind of place now would have been my target. If maybe I got this area right, this can be my target. Because if you are targeting far places, market will just do one kind of stupid thing. Nothing is wrong with your logic. That's the fucking thing. Nothing is wrong with your logic. Just it's S&P. The S&P is very highly manipulative. I don't even know what is it synthetic, because it just seems to be following Nasdaq. Nasdaq is the one that is like the real market. I don't know. Since I'm offline, fuck you, whatever. This cheat is annoying me. Anyway, yeah, that's the basic idea. That's basically the idea. So traded into here, marked up, and that's it. Anyway, yeah, not having screen recorded shit has been biting me since this time is 12:47 to 1. As this screen record, I've been battling with this shit, so I wanted to screen record. I know I found something to screen. You're asking me something to screen record on Windows. I found something. So this is the first time I'm testing it. So if it turns out to work, if it works out, you see it in this video that it has worked out. So yeah, I recommend it for you. And what's the name? Okay, see it here. Freecam 8. Freecam 8. It's a free video recorder. So let me save the file and see how it works. So yeah, that's basically my analysis for the day. So annoying that it's coming at this time. I really wanted to share it in the morning. If you need to have seen the other recording, this was happening while I was talking about. I was anticipating this. It was happening in the recording. Like I talked about it in the first recording. The first recording is scatter, and I talked about it in the second recording. Second recording, this was happening. This was happening. Second recording, everything go big.